Basically, most people, again, and I'm going to try to do this little diagram with my hands.
Yeah, okay.
Just imagine this is my hand, and it's a straight line, and here's negative, and here is positive.
Okay.
And so for the most part, in the physical reality, people are trying to get over here to positive. And it might mean that they are financially strapped. Maybe their car blew up and they need to make more money to fix the engine, whatever.
Right.
So they work 2 jobs, they get their car running, and they feel happy and they think everything's perfect again. All of a sudden they get in a car accident. They lose both jobs and are back over here feeling like a loser.
Right.
Well, up above is the spiritual curriculum. And according to the spiritual curriculum, this person's not a loser over here, nor is a person a winner over here. The spiritual curriculum is about us kind of connecting maybe those core beliefs we have that continue to create those problems, and to learn how to remove those barricades of those negative cognitive blueprints. So, example, this person, every time he attracts maybe a wonderful girlfriend, he sabotages it. Every time he attracts a good job, he sabotages it. So if he becomes more mindful, he realizes that, wait a minute, this is a pattern. He realizes that, wait a minute, my father told me that I would never amount to nothing. He told me I'd always be a loser. So for him to better his life means to change, he has to basically break out of his program. But if that program has been embedded in his psyche on an ongoing basis, say for 18 years, he unconsciously sabotages himself. So mindfulness is about being aware of yourself, being introspective, but not necessarily reaching for the outcome, but reaching for yourself.
Right.
And passionate mindful living is not necessarily like, say, me playing on stage. It's not even about me working with clients and going, oh my God, this is great. It could be just someone smiling at me and receiving that.
Oh, great.
It could be just someone hugging me and me actually experiencing the warmth and the love that they're giving me, even if it's not a person I'm going to date. It's those little moments. It could be walking across the street from where I live to Whole Foods in a moment thinking, this is really cool. I can walk 2 blocks to Whole Foods.
Yes.
By the way, we're not advertising for Whole Foods.
Right.
So
but what if
that's so it's becoming mindful of every moment.
Wow.
Every moment.
And so you're basically, when you get mindful, then you can bypass, or you've removed the unconscious conditioning or patterning that we have. Right. So that's what that. So that's what that is.
It's a lot of work.
We still have goals.
Well,
we still have We still have goals.
You know, I teach the law of attraction, and a lot of times people show up and they're like saying, "Well, I'm saying my positive affirmations. I have my vision board, but what's underneath that is still self-doubt."
Right.
They still have the old mental programs. Part of the law of attraction, we're not going to hopefully lead into that, is about understanding life in contrast. It's not bad or good.
Right.
It's about, wait a minute, I keep attracting these same patterns. What does this say about me? Why am I attracting this?
Well, that's the definition of insanity, right?
Exactly.
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Exactly.
I mean, we can hope for different results, but but unless we shift those patterns or change them, it's basically reframing them, right?
It's reframing them.
It's understanding the purpose of them. There's gratitude involved, probably.
Absolutely.
And all kinds of forgiveness.
Yes.
And all sorts of things, self-forgiveness and self-love.
And the lessons I feel, I mean, I've had some pretty some challenging lessons last year. For the most part, my life is pretty drama-free. But it's more dramatic when I resist. It's more dramatic when I start judging myself, or I start talking about another person.
Right.
Like, I can't believe they did this. And so it's really about really turning inwards and going and thinking, why am I allowing this situation or this person affect me so much?
Right.